Hello, my beautiful narc-free family. That smear campaign. Some of you are getting real hung up on that smear campaign, and it can be very devastating, but it can also be very liberating. If you can get through walking around with your head held high and not caring what anybody thinks about you, you know what happened to you, and that is all that you need to know. Your close family and your close friends, you hope, will believe you, but even if they don't, do you know how powerful you have to be to walk around with your head high when someone is intentionally trying to humiliate you, trying to dismantle you, trying to disrupt your peace and your joy and your happiness, all so that they can still have control over you? And that's all the smear campaign is about. It's about a few things, but control is the biggest thing. Narcissism in general is about having control over other people. So when you're going through the smear campaign, the narcissist is trying to control the narrative of how people see you, all right? But they're also trying to control you in the present and in the future. So by smearing you, they're hoping that, you'll lose friends, you'll lose your confidence, you'll lose your self-esteem, you'll lose your reputation, all of these things. But what if, take for a moment, I want you to think about this. What if you just decide to yourself, you know what? I'm being smeared, and there's nothing I can do about it. Because clearly there is nothing you can do about it. Some of you may have documentation and you may be able to prove it, and maybe you want to exert the energy into proving it. It depends. It would depend on how hard the narcissist is coming after you, if you have the energy to do it or not. Those of you that are dealing with a malignant, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you're dealing with a narcissist who is pushing you to the brink of, thinking suicidal thoughts and things like that, don't you exert any of your energy on trying to clear your name. All of your energy, because that's exactly what they want, is for you to put your energy and your focus on them and be talking about them and be caught up in a bunch of mess and this web of deception, because they know where you are, they know you're here, and they always knew that they were here, and that's why they were always trying to steal from your energy and pull you down with them. So once they no longer have need of you, they don't care anything about smearing your name. As a matter of fact, they have to smear your name. They have to smear your name before you can tell anybody the truth, so that people will already be looking at you, discounting what you have to say, so that they can keep up their false persona or keep that mask, intact. So it's what they have to do. I highly recommend you not taking anything the narcissist says or does personal. Don't take it personal. It's a disorder. This is what they have to do. They have been dysfunctional. They're not going to stop being dysfunctional for you and anybody else. And the sooner that you learn that the smear campaign is about really trying to keep you under control, really trying to make you feel like you're crazy so that you won't tell anybody. And so take your focus off of what the narcissist is saying. Walk with your head held high and watch and see. Don't you come out of this 10 times better? Because guess what? Now, when people are talking about you after you get through this and the smoke has cleared, and by the way, the truth always comes out. In the end, the truth always comes out. Don't worry about it. It's better if people find out the truth when the narcissist mask slips in front of them, or they do something deceptive in front of them. Then they will wake up to the abuse. Okay, it's better that way than it is for you to exert your energy trying to clear your name to some people who have already decided that, this charming narcissist who's lying to them, but it sounds good and that's what they want to hear, that they've already made their decision. So there's no need in you spending and exerting a lot of your energy that you need for your own mental health and your own growth, and exerting all that energy trying to clear your name when you can put it over here and exert it on yourself. Okay, what book is it I want to read? What book is it I want to write? What new lip gloss do I want to buy? What new heels do I want? What place did I not eat at because I was with this fool over here and I didn't eat at this restaurant, or I didn't try this new this dance class I wanted. It would be highly beneficial to you to take that energy that you would have put into trying to clear your name in that smear campaign and flip it around and put it all into yourself and bettering you in any way you choose. And the narcissist is going to be irritated by that. Everything about the narcissist is about dysfunction. It's about chaos. The smear campaign is no different, okay? It is all the same. Only they want to have even more control, because now they don't want to just control you. They want to control all the people who know you, some people who don't know you. They're going to smear your name everywhere they go. That is not your problem that they're out there lying. It is not your responsibility to take your energy and try to go to people who you don't know and try to, because that does make you look crazy when you're going finding people who it's gotten back to you that he said this, that, and the other to this person, and now you're going to go to them and try to convince them that no, that's not how it went. It makes you look crazy because they're thinking, I don't even know this person, and they came up talking to me. Don't get involved. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. The narcissist fully expects for you to get involved in the smear campaign. They fully expect for you to get involved and to try to clear your name. What do you think happens when you don't get involved? You shut them down, just like with no contact. When you shut them down with no contact and you have blocked them everywhere, those of you who have children with them, obviously you can't do that, but you can surely, make every message very brief. I have videos on no contact, so I'm not going to get into that right now, but it'll be exactly the same as no contact, because you didn't get sucked in to the trap they had set for you. People are saying stuff to you and you're looking at them like, oh, okay. And what I like to say when people come talking mess to me, listen, when a fool is talking to you and they're saying something it's not right, be quick to agree with them. Okay. Well, since they already think you crazy anyways, because the narcissist has already portrayed you that way, why would you get into dysfunction and try to clear your name? Just quickly agree with them. Yep, whatever he said, whatever she said about me. And sometimes I would say, I suggest you go add some stuff to it and come back when you got a whole better story. That's going to throw the narcissist off, because they fully intended for you to get in the mud with them. And you're like saying, oh, no, I'm not about to do that. Whatever, say whatever you want to say about me. And think about what happens. Those of you who have been through a very severe smear campaign that may have affected your job, so it's affecting your career, it could be, so that's affecting your money, it could be affecting your relationships with close friends and family and all of that. Think about how strong and how powerful you are once you come out of that. Now when people come talking about you, people are talking about you, or you know that someone, you're discerning that someone is in your face being very nice to you, but you know that they're talking bad about you behind your back. Are you gonna care? Nope. You're going to be looking at them like, baby, I went through a whole smear campaign with a narcissist. You will have to come so much harder to get under my skin. You will have to do so much more to get my attention or to get a reaction out of me. I have been through a smear campaign with a narcissist. Okay? So some of y'all who are dealing with what I like to call the big boys, those malignants, baby, say whatever. You're going to notice that once you wake up from narcissistic abuse, you're going to notice that you attract more of these people now that you're awake, and they are going to smear your name. They are going to send you messages lying on you to you, okay? And say you said stuff or did stuff that you didn't say and you didn't do. This is how dysfunctional this whole thing is. But keep your head up, your lip gloss popping, and moving forward. Do not exert energy on foolish people with foolish things. You have your mental health to think of. Most of y'all have children to think of. If you don't have children, you have a career to think of. You have family members to think of. You have people who love you, who want to see you doing well. Sorry, my phone got too hot and it cut off. I was going to say unsubscribe to the narcissist and their tactics. Just totally unsubscribe to the narcissist, all right? So that you can keep your peace. Don't worry about what people are saying about you. People was talking about you before the narcissist made up their smear campaign, or people will be talking about you long after. Keep your head up, and you will find that you are very, very resilient, and that you are very resourceful, that you will find other things to do and other things to spend your time on that will benefit you, thereby starving that narcissist. So y'all continue to starve the narcissist, and check out the playlist on here where I did use H.G. Tudor's book about the smear campaign if you want to learn more about the smear campaign in more detail. Okay, I'll leave it at the end of this video. Thank you so much for joining me here at Narc Free. Bye bye, my beautiful Narc Free family.